Okay, what's up guys? So this week I am on spring break and I wanted to do a daily vlog. Wow, can't speak. Daily vlog of what I'm doing. So I'm working a lot this week and I wanted to showcase kind of what I do at my job, the university I go to, maybe tell some stories about myself. But what's going to be super cool is I hopefully have a gig Wednesday. Cross your fingers on that one. I've got some cool stuff going on with virtual reality on Thursday, which is really cool. I know I'm really into that. I hope a lot of you are. And then Friday through Sunday, I am going to the beach to visit some friends at UNCW. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really hot. It's going to be a nice little vacation weekend. So I thought I'd bring y'all along. Let's have some fun and stay tuned. So let's make the buffalo chicken dip, and I'll show you what I gotta get. I'm gonna get a pot here. Since there's nobody here, the common room is so nice and clean. Oh my gosh. Tables are all cleaned up, everything's all cleaned up. Super nice. Anyway. Well, you can't see because it's still away. Anyway, we gotta look at this pot here, gotta clean this off, so let's go clean this off. So here's everything you need for the buffalo chicken dip. You need your buffalo sauce. I make a double batch every time I make it just because it helps people and there's a lot more for me and it's so good. Anyway, you need your buffalo sauce. I get the, see if it'll focus here. There we go. Mexican fancy shredded 4-cheese Mexican blend or whatever from Food Lion. And then any canned, or even like if you go to KFC or something and you get like a chicken breast or something, just shred it up real good. I usually use about 20 to 24 ounces of chicken, cream cheese, any 8 ounce to 10 ounce pack. I get 2 of them for this double batch, but you only need 1 for a single batch. If you're doing a single batch, you only need 1 can of cheese, half a bag of 1 can of chicken, half a bag of cheese, and a half a bottle of buffalo sauce, and it's the normal size bottle. It's if one exacts, it's 12 ounces. You only need 6 ounces. Half a bottle, or you need a quarter of a bottle of ranch dressing or blue cheese dressing, depending on what you prefer. But I'm doing a double batch, so here, let's get started. What you do is I usually prep everything, so I get everything open. First, I'm going to open up my cream cheese to let it thaw out a little bit, so it's easy to mix. You know what's funny? All those who said you should do TMGF, TMG Josh and food, tech, music, games, and food. Yeah, wow. Okay, this is the food part of the channel, guys. Anyway, one thing to note. Whenever you're doing the chicken, you always want to empty the chicken juice, crap, water, whatever it is, out of the chicken can if you're using canned. Just a word of warning. I'm going to go do that real quick. For all of y'all doing this, please be careful. When you're opening the cans, please do not cut yourself. I've cut myself multiple times. I did not cut myself this time. But please do not cut yourself. It's very sharp when you open the cans. Anyway, yeah. Okay, now that we've got everything open, what I first do is I dump the chicken in. And then I shred it up because I've got chunk chicken. But if you already have shredded, all you have to do is dump the chicken in. But I just kind of I use a spoon and I just kind of chunk it and shred it up. Yeah. Cool, so now after you have all the chicken all shredded or chunked up into smaller bits and pieces, let me get that one into the piece there. Yeah. Anyway, what I usually do is I open up the cream cheese next. So you get your cream cheese, I open that up, and then I put that in and mix it around with the chicken. So let's do that. Cool, so next I add the, I think it's the buffalo sauce. It's an entire bottle of buffalo sauce, so don't worry. Just don't pump all of it in. It takes a little bit though. Next, what I do is I put, as hilarious as that was to see me jacking off that bottle, next what I do is I put the ranch in. I only put like a quarter of a bottle of the ranch. You can just kind of eye it for this part. Or blue cheese, depending on what you want to use. There it goes. Now, word to note, I like using the bacon ranch because it's cheap and it's the Food Line brand or the store brand. Use whichever you like. It's personal preference on that. This is a really easy recipe to make. Next up, you do the cheese. So you put half the bag in now and then half the bag on top later. So just kind of eye it for half the bag. It's kind of half the bag for me, so I'm gonna put the rest of this aside. Next, what you do is you just mix it all together. And it's really easy. You just take your spoon and you mix it all together. Just mixing away. And it becomes a lot easier to mix everything. Just because you all have all that liquid stuff and you gotta get that all around. Make sure that everything's kind of this orange color. You don't wanna see any red, you don't wanna see any white. Just kind of this orange color. And then and if you see that all around, if you lift it up and you put it under and all that stuff, you shall have a good mix. Now, after you get into this nice sherbet color, you then take the cheese, the rest of the cheese that you had before, and just lay it over the top. So we're headed to the oven now. So here's our oven. What I like to do is I like to set it for 400 degrees and then we'll cook it for about 30 minutes. But you want to preheat the oven first so that it doesn't take as long. So we'll go to the oven here. I don't know what y'all's says, but here's what mine says. So mine has this these numbers and stuff here. We are going to, I think it's bake. Yep. You hit bake and then I'm going to bring it up to 400. And I'm gonna let it sit there, and then this light's gonna come on when it's preheated. As you can see, it says preheated there. It'll also beep at me. So the light just came on, but it's not preheated yet. It doesn't take 2 seconds to preheat to 400 degrees. So now we wait, and yeah, we just kind of figure out what's gonna happen. We just kind of wait. Here's a good look at the buffalo chicken dip. So as you can see, that nice orange looking color with all that cheese on top of it. Now, just be warned, when you make this, don't eat too much of it. What happens to me when I eat too much of it is I have digestive problems and everything burns, if you know what I mean. Don't want to get too graphic on you, but it burns a little bit coming out on the other end. So be careful eating so much of this just because it has so much cheese and so much buffalo sauce. But it tastes fantastic, and I'm telling you, you will want to go back to it every darn time. For me, the cost is about $12. It's a great little party thing. People love it. You can pair it with tortilla chips or crackers or anything you think buffalo chicken would be good with. Even little like those fancy little bread things that people have at fancy parties. I don't go to many fancy parties. I play at fancy parties. But those like little bread things, hors d'oeuvre type things. So yeah, cool. I'll see you when the oven's pre. Okay, so the oven just dinged at me, so it's time to put the buffalo chicken dip in the oven. So what you want to do is you want to take the lid, if I can see the lid here, there we go. And you put it on top of your buffalo chicken dip, just like so. And then we're going to take this into the oven. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Yep. Oh, this is heavy. So I set it on the top shelf there, and I'm going to close it up here because it's really hot. Cool. And then I'm going to set a timer at, oops, that's not what I want. There we go. I'm gonna set timer for 30 minutes. See if it'll go there. Whoa! We don't want to catch the place on fire now, do we? Cool. So you let that go for 30 minutes. Let's see, what should we do next? I don't know. Now it's focused. Cool, I don't know what we should do next. Yeah. Oh, wait, I know what we need to do next. Is clean up our trash. As some of you know, I do a lot of my B-roll in the common room of my dorm. And because it's really nice. I mean, hell, look at this place. It's freaking gorgeous. Nice colors. Windows nice to do some natural lighting stuff. And yeah, so today is the same thing. Since I'm reviewing the Moto Z Play, I'm gonna do some of the B-roll inside of the dorm room. Here's the setup here. Since the phone won't stand up on it by itself and I don't have a phone stand, I've got a coffee cup and then the Moto Z Play there with the box, and then I've got my camera set up right here with my Magnus tripod and the Nikon. So yeah, let's get to filming where you can actually see me. So the timer dinged, whatever, for the final time. And let's check it. Oh boy. Phew, hot. That looks pretty darn good. So let's shut off the oven. And let me get this out here so we can see it. Oh, that's hot. Wow. I can smell the buffalo. Okay. So it looks pretty dang good. Let's look at it. Oh wow, that looks good. Got that nice white inside, orange outside, charred cheese on the side, which is fine. That's how it's gonna be every time. Let's go get a spoon or a chip or something. Look at this, let's get a spoon. Yeah, let's go get a spoon. A little bit bigger of a bite. Not bad, not bad. It could have used maybe a little less buffalo sauce, but I'm okay with that. I like spicy. Now, the state that it's in, let me explain this first. The state that it's in, you cannot eat it at. Because it's so, even though I just did that, I taste tested it just to get all the flavors. You cannot eat it at that temperature or whatever, or that state. It's got to congeal and thicken up so it becomes like a dip versus a soup. Right now it's like a soup. It'll become a dip once you let it cool off. So yeah, we're gonna let this cool off. Now we're off to work to deliver the buffalo chicken dip.
that's one of the other. Hey. That was up the food position.
What's up, chicken?
What's up, man? You early?
Yeah, to bring you the buffalo chicken dip.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And I gotta run back and grab my phone. I just realized.
I think there's like any time that's anything to do.
You three, feel free. I brought some buffalo chicken dip.
I think I'm gonna partake.
All right, I'm gonna go and.
I don't know if anyone would report it up, but
Feel free. I gotta go grab my phone.
we've got. I mean, it's down for now. It's kind of weak. It's gonna continue to be multiple weeks and all kinds of stuff in there. That we're like doing these band-aids.
Still gotta congeal a little bit, but.
So far, just with these guys.
I don't know. I just know it's already mine.
What do you want? I don't know if I've talked about this in any of my other videos before or anything related to Elon, but like, this is where I live. This is called Global. As you can see there, that one right there is my building, right there. This is Global D, and it's like, I'm an E, by the way. That's E. There's Global D. There's, I don't know what that one is. It's probably C or B. And there's A, B, C, D, E, and that's how many there are. But yeah, so let's go put the gear away, and then we'll go get some dinner. So in this week of vlogs, I want to tell you something about me. There's one thing that a lot of you who know me know. I am very into one drink that is called Excess. And this drink is very good. It's healthy, as some people say, as I say, but some people highly disagree with me where they say this really isn't healthy. It's an energy drink, so it has a lot of caffeine. It only has 80 milligrams though, where you go to Starbucks and you have a iced coffee that has 350 milligrams of caffeine in it. This one only has 80. It's only 8.4 fluid ounces, and it's a great little kickstart, I guess, if you want to coin it like the Mountain Dew coined it, Kickstarter. Great little drink. They have fantastic flavors. This one is the I don't know if you can see that. Oh, focus. Cranberry Grape Blast. It's pretty good. Come back to me, camera. Huh? There it goes. Cool. And yeah, my favorite though is the Black Cherry Cola. I don't have any of those right now on me, or the box isn't open. I have a bunch of boxes. I'll show you that. All those boxes. All those boxes right there. That's only 4. And I've got another one right down there. But that is what I like to drink when I'm sitting here at my desk doing things such as video editing, music editing, gaming. It's a great little drink to have, and it's not going to kill me, which is nice. Also, I keep using this phone. I love this phone. It's my new phone because I had to upgrade from my Droid Turbo, and this thing is freaking awesome. I love it. I can't wait to shoot the review for it. I'm trying to shoot some B-roll, but it's hard because my camera died today, and I had a lot of stuff to do, doing a lot of stuff at work. Yeah. I'm actually writing a how-to little, like, pamphlet thing that you can go check out if you're at Elon, at Media Services. Basically, if you don't know how to use a camera or use this camera in specifically, I'm writing this thing on, like, how to blah, blah, blah. If you don't know how to do this, it's very basic, like, turn on camera with this switch and that type of thing. But yeah, that's how my day's gone. We're going to get some food here in a minute. I've crashed for a little bit. I got back from work, dropped off the gear for tomorrow's thing. That's really interesting. I'll talk about that later. But yeah. Oh, kind of tired. I don't know why. I just became tired. I think I need to drink some water along with this lovely little Excess here. I think we're going to go to Cookout. And I think I'm going to get a Cookout meal. So what if you can see the darkest side of me? No one will ever change this animal I have become. Help me believe this not the real thing. Somebody help me tame this animal. Yes. Could I get a Cookout tray with a big double burger with ketchup, mustard, mayo, lettuce, and cheese? And then for the 2 sides, could I get fries and let's make it double fries, but could I get a Cajun seasoning on the fries? And then for the drink, Could I get a cheerwine float? So after eating some fries, this is what this looks like. So that's not a lot, but there used to be a whole lot more in there. And these are Cajun seasoned fries, so they're so good. Double cheeseburger. Usually you can get two things. So I got double fries, but you can get like fries and then like a chicken wrap, which is cool. So, but yeah, that's why I love Cookout. It's freaking awesome. It's cheap. It's good food. I love it. Go to Cookout. Support them. And Cheerwine milkshakes. If you haven't had Cheerwine, I don't know, you need to come to North Carolina and have Cheerwine. That's a North Carolina thing that's awesome. And then Cookout milkshakes are freaking amazing. So a Cheerwine float is like the combination of two awesome things. Yep. Cool. Well, I'll catch you guys later. This is going to be the end of today.
Go, go!